Hi. Hi, hello.
Still not
Greetings, salutations.
4,
3,
10.
2, 1.
Oh, that's 16.
47.
Good morning. Couple of gifts to announce from Angie Stark in Alexander, Arkansas.
That's beautiful handwriting.
I know, for real. Just a little gift to brighten your day. Love you guys. Keep up the good fight. Look at that handwriting. Can you see that? It's nice,
know,
right?
Right?
Nice.
And we
Look
all
what
need
she
it.
sent.
And then look at this. You see it? Thou shalt ingest a satchel of Richards. Are they stickers?
I'm not exactly sure what they are. I haven't
they're
opened them yet.
stickers. I think they're stickers, you guys.
And then from Sue in Saginaw,
Thank
she
you.
says, I know, another gift from a fan. Thought you might get a kick out of these. You two brighten up my morning, so I thought I'd return the favor.
They are stickers. What are they?
I haven't opened it yet, but it's a talking pen.
Oh my god.
So it's like Donald Trump saying all kinds of
And you push
sayings.
down his hair. You push his hair down. Hold on. Hold on.
What did he say?
The illusion delusion.
Oh, the collusion.
The collusion delusion is over.
America will never be a socialist country.
That's
What
right.
I'm talking about.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
my
10
gosh.
different sayings.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
And thou shalt ingest.
Not Sue, though.
a
You're not
satchel-
gonna- you
no,
don't have to
don't
eat a bag
ingest
of
this. Don't eat.
Sorry, I wasn't
Ingest
fancy.
a satchel of Richards. We keep it classy here.
With a K.
We keep it Keep it classy. Horse shorts. She's got a horse
I
shorts
do
on
actually have
today,
shorts. They're not that
everybody.
bad.
They're
They're
very, very hoary.
They're really not that short.
She's a giant whore.
You guys, it's finally over. The DNC.
It's over. It's over.
It's oh, I thought you were gonna keep
I
going.
wasn't. I was done. I was done. I was done. I mean, Loverboy. It's 80s Friday today.
It is over though. Thankfully, mercifully.
Thank you, Jesus.
Now we can look forward to next week.
Yes.
Because Joe Biden managed to get
Sit up straight.
sit up straight,
Not drool.
read a teleprompter.
Yeah, good for him. Good for you, Joe.
His speech is
Good
being
for
billed
you.
as
The
a
best.
home run. Dana Perino called it a home run in the 9th inning. And Chris Wallace says Biden blew a big hole in Trump's characterization of him as mentally shot. And now he says Trump's going to have to campaign against a candidate and not a caricature. That's what Chris
But
Wallace said.
He's not going to be reading off a teleprompter during a debate.
I need these debates like I need air to breathe.
Yeah, he's not going to be reading off a teleprompter. One thing I thought was interesting is Trump was interviewed. I guess this was during the Hannity thing, but he was asked about like how the RNC ones are going to be different next week, and he's like, "Listen, mine's going to be live." I was like, "Oh boy,
Oh boy.
oh boy, yeah." So that's going to be interesting because his will be live, and it'll be a lot more animated. I think everything's going to be different next week.
I hope so, because this week was mostly a snooze fest. Except,
Yeah.
did you guys know that on Tuesday there was like a panel? Now this isn't part of the convention that was aired on TV, and I can see why, because there was an LGBTQ caucus panel.
You have to really pay attention to what you're saying when you do that, right? I can tell.
caucus.
No, when you go
Or the letters.
LGBT.
Well, because I just know I'll forget like 17 letters.
Yeah.
I might as well just say the alphabet, then I'll know everybody's represented.
Yeah.
But anyway, part of this panel, you guys, was someone who identifies as a Black Vietnamese transgender, non-binary, gender transcendent mermaid queen king.
Oh my God.
And she was talking about abolishing the police, ICE, and prisons.
There's a mermaid in there. There's a mermaid.
As part of the actual convention.
Yeah.
So that's Democrats. That's who's in that
Yeah.
group.
I'm a
of people.
mermaid.
What the
I
hell?
identify as a mermaid.
A Black Vietnamese transcendent gender non-binary mermaid.
I can't believe you remember
I
that.
didn't.
That's
I
very
said that
good. Like you
wrong.
would do really well on the cognitive test. Good job. Very good.
Anyway, that's what we missed by not watching
Yeah.
on Tuesday night.
A mermaid. An
mermaid.
actual mermaid.
Queen King. What is that?
Wow. It's Ariel.
It's a queen king.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you
It's
guys.
Ariel Man.
And so why didn't that person get a bigger spotlight?
I don't know.
wonder.
I don't know. I can't believe that. She wasn't one of the people in the Hollywood squares with the fin.
I mean, what in the world? By the way, if you're interested in seeing what she looks like, I did a post about her this morning at chicksontheright.com. So you can see a video of her talking
Does
about.
she have a fin?
I didn't see a fin, but it was only like chest up.
Oh.
So like there could have been like a fin at the bottom.
It wasn't like Daryl Hannah and Splash.
No. And she wasn't wearing like a seashell bra.
Oh.
So I don't know. She's bald-ish.
She wasn't singing Under the Sea.
You know who does a great version of that? Is Robbie Williams.
Oh, God.
No, actually, I'm sorry.
I
That's
should've-
Beyond the Sea.
Oh, I should have known.
Okay, so anyway, so I know like a whole bunch of the people that were trying to be the Democrat nominee, a whole bunch of them had like a little reunion, like a little Zoom reunion. So it was like Cory Booker and Mayor
That's
Pete, and they were all like,
cute.
oh my God, you guys remember. But you know who they left out? Tulsi.
Uh,
They didn't have Julian Castro there. They didn't have Beto there. It was just other people that got invited. And now Tulsi is saying on Twitter that she was not invited to be a part of the convention in any way, shape, or form, even though she had delegates, and apparently it is standard for anybody who wins any delegates at all to have a role to play. And she
that's
didn't.
not okay. So that they completely discounted her because she's actually a badass and goes against the grain. That's
So much
not-
for supporting women of color, am I
Yeah,
right?
Right. They did not support her at all.
Yeah.
I wish she would speak out more about how much they suck. She should just change parties.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be refreshing
It would
to
be
see?
something.
Because you know she can't stand those
Oh my
people.
God,
You know
she
she
cannot.
can't stand them at all.
And that's actually what apparently a lot of last night was about, is having a lot of former GOPers talk about why they're now Democrats. So
Yeah.
they're really putting a lot of emphasis on that.
Yeah.
Because I guess that is what they want to hang their hat on, is that they've turned some people.
I would love to
Have
see-
you heard of Walk Away? Because I think there's a lot more people who have turned this way.
That's the thing. I would love to. Maybe they'll do that next week. Maybe they'll do a little bit of
Ooh.
walk away stuff. Maybe they'll have
Brandon, yeah.
Brandon there. It would be really nice to see that.
That would be really good. Because,
Uh-huh.
you might have like 4 people that you found to invite to your little convention, but there's like a whole movement on this side.
I'm looking forward to Nick Sandman,
Yeah.
to the kid from Covington that won the lawsuit against CNN. He's now the highest paid employee at CNN is what they're saying. But he's going to be speaking. And I saw on Twitter last night, there was a guy, because he put a tweet out, Nick did, about how he's looking forward to being able to finally tell his story about how he basically kicked the crap out of CNN in this lawsuit. And it'll be really nice to hear him speak. And he's a good kid, right? Well, somebody went after him on Twitter, some jack
This
off.
week?
Yeah, just in response to that tweet, somebody went after him. They're like, nobody wants to hear from you. You're just some stupid kid from Kentucky.
Wow.
And people like went after that guy, and they were like, "What? So this is exactly how Democrats feel
They
about
learn nothing."
Yeah, this is how they feel about people, because he said, "Oh, you're just some rural kid from Kentucky."
Oh my God.
And
We're
so-
flyover country.
Right? And this is the thing. This is how Democrats feel about people.
Elitist
Yeah. They're
a-holes.
They're elitist punks. This is how they feel about people from rural areas. And you know what? And he's not. I don't think he is from a rural area, but even if he were from a rural area, the way that they treat people that are from farm areas, rural areas, they think that we're dumb. And it's such a the way that it is so underlying, they used to be that they didn't talk about that kind of stuff, and now it's just out in the open. They just say it outright.
And that didn't work in 2016. I don't know why they keep trying this method of belittling voters.
Yeah, but
this isn't helpful.
But
for
on
them.
top of that, this whole elitist thing where they think that they're the intellectual elite, and then they parade people like Cardi B around, and they think that somehow helps them in their whole intellectual elite platform. It's not helping. It's not helping. We're on to you.
But the elitism is rampant, right? Because I was just telling her about Lori Lightfoot, the mayor of Chicago, you guys. She is now, okay, so you remember the haircut, right? When everything was shut down, you couldn't get your haircut, all the salons were closed. She got herself a haircut
A
because
bad
she
one.
is the mayor. And and her defense of that was to say, I care about my personal appearance. Do you remember that? Remember?
Yeah.
So
Like nobody else does.
yeah, no one else cares about their personal image, just her.
Yeah.
So now she has decided to ban any kind of protests, peaceful or otherwise, from happening on her block.
Yeah.
And she's saying it's because she cares about her personal safety.
Her personal safety.
And she's
So-
making no apologies for having a huge
Yeah.
police presence on her block to prevent any kind of protest
Just
there.
her block. But all the other blocks around her and like your neighborhood, screw you. Your personal safety doesn't matter. Her personal safety and that of her families is very important. It's of the utmost importance.
Can you believe
But
this?
yours, screw you, right?
I mean,
This
it's
is-
just outright in your face.
Yeah.
We are better than you. We are more important than
Uh-huh.
you. You don't deserve protection of any kind.
Yeah.
I get a haircut and you don't. That is how Democrats operate.
This is Democrats. This is socialism, really. It's what it is. This is Democrats. This is what they believe. This is de Blasio. This is all these garbage cities right now and how they think. This is all these Democrat mayors and all these Democrat leaders and this is how they're ruling right now. It's like I have rules for you, but they don't apply to me
because I'm an elite.
because I'm an elite.
how
And
it works.
I'm better than you. I'm so much better than you. And it was exactly what came out in that guy's tweet yesterday. Well, you're just some hick rural kid from Kentucky. What do you know?
Yeah.
You're an idiot. I bet you that kid, Nick Sandman, is 1,000 times smarter than that guy that wrote that tweet. And I don't care if he's got 15 degrees. He's going to do so much better in life than that piece of crap. Seriously. Let's watch and see.
It all reminds me of a recent Wall of Shame dude that wrote us. Remember who he was insisting the whole reason that socialism has never worked elsewhere is because there were just the wrong people that were promoting it. They were false flags. They were not doing it right. It's all of this nonsense that people actually believe. Somebody like a Bernie Sanders.
What do you gotta want?
Somebody like Bernie Sanders, if he was in power, he would not let the power get to his head. He
Oh my
would
God.
not be treated any differently than the riffraff, right?
Right.
It's such a bunch of bullcrap.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that people still think there's going to be no caste system, right?
Mm-hmm.
That socialists will get involved and then everybody will be happy and free and equal. No.
Yeah,
Has
it's-
anybody seen Lord of the Flies?
Right. It's the same reason that, Bernie Sanders used to rail on millionaires until he became one.
Yeah.
He became one because we gave him so much money and then he enjoyed the lifestyle of a millionaire. The man has 3 homes. Why does he need 3 homes? Why? It's just him and his wife.
I mean, at some point, you've made enough money.
Right? That's what Obama said. Well, how much money does Obama need to make until it's enough? I
Yeah.
mean, that they are gajillionaires now. Absolute gajillionaires. When is enough money for him and Michelle? They have how many homes now? What, 3 or 4?
At least.
And they're all like coastal. I thought he believed in climate change. I mean, when is enough money for Barack? When
And
he
listen,
was-
we're not saying that you can make too much money.
No, because I love money. I love to have a lot of it,
But that is what they say. And then
Yeah.
as soon as they make it, they're like, oh, this is pretty nice.
Yeah,
So
well,
I'm just
it's
going to keep talking about how everybody else shouldn't make it.
They don't want us to make the money. They want us to give them money, and they want to take all of our money. That's what they want. Because this is what socialists do.
And
That's
they don't
what
have to
do.
worry about their own self-protection, their own haircuts. They're going to get whatever they need and then some, right?
Yeah.
It's just the rest of y'all, you don't matter.
And
They're
it
way
just-
more important than you.
It's unbelievable that Democrats can't see this. It's crazy to me
Yeah.
that they can't see it. They think that these people are all benevolent and they want what's best for them, and they're
for
they're
the
so
common
caring,
man.
and that Republicans are so mean because this is what the media has been feeding to them for the past however many years, and they just lap it up, lap it up like sheep. God bless them.
Before we take questions, because it is Friday, I wanted to mention that I saw that the governor of Puerto Rico, you guys, this is her new plan to fight COVID. You ready for this? She's going to have every Sunday, a 24-hour lockdown every Sunday.
Oh, just every Sunday. That's
Science!
Speaking of COVID, that's what Joe Biden talked about that last night too. I think people out there, Democrats, actually believe that he's gonna stop this virus.
Yeah, I'm sure they believe that because he probably said it. Oh, I have a plan. I have a plan to tackle the virus.
It's not even a plan. It's just that he's gonna stop the virus. Like I think they think that like literally come November 4th or 5th the virus will stop because Joe Biden is in office.
And it very well could, right?
Well, I mean,
it very well
depending
could.
on what you think about this
Depending
virus.
on how much of this is actually made up bull crap.
Yeah, but I mean, they believe, like, these are people who are like, you're climate and science deniers. You Republicans are science deniers. But they believe that a virus can be stopped by a human. Like, one guy who has dementia can get into office and stop a virus. If you believe that, you're an idiot. Like, you are a complete idiot. That's not how viruses work.
And by the way, we're not making light of the actual virus. Of course, it's a real thing, and of course, it impacts real people.
And a human can't stop it.
Right, and that's the point. Is that what will probably happen if Joe Biden wins is that the media narrative about the virus will completely change. And all of a sudden, cases are going to go down.
Mm-hmm. Because cases are going down.
Well, I mean, this is the thing.
Yeah.
There will be this amazing trend that'll just be mysteriously, wow, something about November has changed the course of this virus completely.
Exactly.
It's
surprise.
It's going to be ridiculous, you guys.
I know.
And also, his plan is essentially a national mask mandate because it's your patriotic duty. He says.
Yeah.
That's it. That's his plan.
That's
and he's going to listen to experts.
Okay.
He's going to unmuzzle the experts. That's what he said.
Oh, he's going to unmuzzle them.
Yeah. Because right now, I mean, obviously, you never hear from Fauci.
No,
right?
I mean, no one ever hears from Fauci.
It's like he's just chained in a cage somewhere.
I mean, that poor guy doesn't have any publicity or PR.
Right? Give me a break.
God.
All right, we got.
All right, questions.
What's going on, you guys? What's happening? Remember, don't make your comments too long.
Like maybe 2 lines. Yeah, they believe that there are 57 genders, but they're all about science. You're so right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what? There's 58, 59 genders now.
Which is handy because, according to Obama, there's about that many states.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Makes me want to be a hacker on these elitist bank accounts and be Robin Hood.
There you go.
Yeah. The virus can't live in cold weather.
They said it couldn't live in hot weather. Remember that? Remember they said it was going to be gone?
Like humidity is either good or
no
bad.
humidity. Yeah.
74-year-old dad with a heart
go,
condition survived COVID. Go, Daddy-o.
You go.
Teachers shooting Trump on screen in the classroom. I haven't heard about that.
What the heck?
I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all. Schools in Center Grove going back to e-learning because of false pictures showing kids without masks. Seriously?
What?
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear it.
Because that's in your neck of the woods.
That is in my neck of the woods. It's right down. It's just where my older kids went. They went to Center Grove.
Yes, Fauci had a polyp removed from his vocal cords. Mm-hmm. So that explains his raspiness, I guess.
So he may not need a lozenge anymore.
Yeah, so maybe he was taking lozenges and then was like, oh, that doesn't
What
really
book did you
fix
say
polyps.
is crap but bad? Because White Fragility.
Yeah, and get ready because it's showing up everywhere, you guys. And you should read it, even though it's absolutely awful. Don't buy it. Whatever you do, don't buy it. Don't spend money on it.
See if you can get a free online version of it. That's what we did.
Or get it from a library or whatever. Do not spend money on that.
What about
garbage.
Governor Abbott and the police defunding? He is he's doing something with the cities. He's like saying no property taxes for those cities that are defunding the police.
Or that they can't increase their property
They can't increase.
Yeah.
That's right. Not no, but they can't increase, which good for him. You know, because he has the balls. There's still some elected leaders with the balls-ular areas. Yeah.
Husband is recovering from a car accident.
I'm
sorry,
sorry, Hope.
I hope he gets better.
Everybody pray for Hope's husband.
The weakest, weirdest, and most bizarre convention ever.
It really was. It really, really was.
Indeed. Hi, Rob.
Dad.
Hey, Rob.
Dad.
80-year-old grandparents both survived COVID. Wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
They are completely awesome.
No white fragility books in Catholic schools for now. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, don't assume that it's not going to happen.
Just because it's a Catholic school.
Like, be on guard and know what your kids are reading and know what they're studying and know what their homework is. Mm-hmm. What do you think about Goodyear's zero to? Oh
I think Goodyear's being
Goodyear.
so dumb
They are
right
being
now.
so
They're
dumb.
being so dumb.
So dumb.
Yeah, they're just being a bunch of woke wussies. They need to stop. These companies need to stop.
We're taking questions today, Rob. They're now giving out flu shots. I plan on getting one. Is it too early to get it? I think it's a little early.
I usually
isn't
get
it?
mine around September, October.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're almost in September.
I think that's about right.
I mean, I don't think it's crazy early. He never gets a flu shot. He's going to start piping and going, I never get one. I'm like
never
healthy
get
as
the
a
flu."
horse, but
Because of incredible stamina.
criminal
we get
salmon.
it.
I'm like, perfect. Oh my God. We saved you all the stuff, Rob.
There's new voicemails. I said, well, you saw. There's like 5, I think. So, and then the 3 from yesterday. And then I sent you 3 audio clips too.
What do you think of Kimberly Clay? Oh yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
That chick in
She's
Baltimore.
gonna be at the convention.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
chick in Baltimore. Yeah.
We posted her on our website.
She's so cool.
She's a good-looking girl too.
Mm-hmm.
58 genders is the wage gap on a sliding scale.
Us hicks from the royal community keep this country going. You're damn right.
Noticed a Max Headroom moment during Biden's speech.
Did he go? Did he do that?
Really?
I didn't know. I didn't know that. I mean, everybody's saying it was like the best speech ever because he like sat upright. And he was like,
Did you see interaction
not
between
drooling.
Kamala and her husband? It was awkward. I didn't see that.
Really? Was it awkward?
Why was it awkward? Now I have to go look.
Was it?
I want to see that drama.
Did she accidentally call him Willie?
That would be seriously awkward.
That would be weird. Yeah.
Somebody did get their flu shot already. They said they have
okay.
enough, but they're not sure.
Yeah, I usually do it like in September, October.
What's going on with Hillary? Isn't she supposed to be in court? I don't know when she's supposed to be showing
She
up in
needs to
court.
do something with her hair. Do you think?
It's bad right now.
It's really
It
bad.
was great when she was the nominee.
When she was running.
Like, I thought
she
that
had
was
good
her
hair.
best
Well,
hair.
she probably had a stylist, and they were like,
Yeah.
"This is what you need to do."
But that was like a good.
It was a good
cut.
hairdo. Good hairdo.
Yeah.
But now it's like she's just let herself go.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's. I'm
Nice.
listen. I'm just putting it out there. If you're going to be in the public spotlight, you're going to keep thrusting yourself out there.
Thrusting.
She said. I said thrusting, and he's a
You
perv.
always do this
I
when
do.
he's in the room. You always say something inappropriate
Such a,
that he can latch
I said
onto.
thrusting.
I know.
God.
And he just latches. He
He said-
glums.
He totally, he is inappropriate. I am not. God.
Did you? We didn't tell these guys what you said on the air the other day.
Oh my God.
You guys.
I said it by accident, you guys.
And I didn't even catch it.
No, because we're not pervs. So I accidentally on the air, and not even really accidentally, I just said it. I was talking about being on the circle and having to beat off homeless people. I said, you have to beat off the homeless people to get back to the office. And apparently that just triggered all the dudes in the office.
And in the audience.
And
'Cause
audience too. I mean,
people on
Twitter
Twitter
exploded, and they're like, "Daisy's beating off homeless people." Oh my God! And so everybody was losing their minds. Okay, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And so I had to make a correction in the next segment. I'm like, I meant beat down
or beat back.
or beat back,
Right.
Not beat off.
It's a whole different kind of beat.
And so now people are still talking about it.
There's a woman that we work with. You might know her, Terry Stacey, who's like the queen of radio, right? She's just the most delightful, sunniest
She
woman on the
is.
planet. You've seen her. She's been.
Oh yeah, she's
like
been in our
popped in.
videos. She's just she shares an office with us. She's so awesome.
It
Yeah.
reminds me that back in the day, she was on the air. This was years and years ago, but it's my favorite story about Terry Stacey. When she was talking about, there was some like plane crash that was happening, and in real time, instead of talking about the pilot ejecting, she said that the pilot ejaculated. And so I feel like that's a little worse. And she was like, the pilot has had to ejaculate out of the aircraft, you guys. That's my favorite Terry Stacey story
I cannot.
of all time. Of all time.
I can't. Okay.
It's the best thing ever. So
it really was the greatest. So
I love her so much.
I mean, especially because it was like a plane crash, and so she
Right,
had
it's
to
a
say
serious
it was a
thing.
serious thing, and she was like, the pilot had to ejaculate.
Oh God
Oh
bless
my
her.
God. Okay.
Anyway, all right, continue.
Okay.
Sorry for that distraction.
Sorry.
Do you think anyone beats off Hillary?
No.
I hope. Well, I mean,
No, I think that she and Bill live in separate homes, to be quite honest.
yeah. So,
If we're getting technical about that.
and if we could just not
Can
even
we
talk
fend
about
off? Fend off would have been better. I just
Fend.
Listen, sometimes
Fend is the word.
being live on the air is sometimes really hard. Okay, sometimes I'm just letting y'all know I'm a human being. I make mistakes. It was like one little word that I got wrong. I got one word wrong.
Oh my God.
Somebody said, no wonder he crashed. Oh. No, Netflix. Did you guys see the Netflix stuff? We're talking about that today.
Cuties.
That cutie show. It's just vile.
And the fact that they're now apologizing for the way that they characterize
Not
it,
okay.
but still showing it.
It's still
is like amazing.
This is the thing. It's still a movie, and they're like, but it won an award at Sundance. Who's your audience?
Oh my
Like
God.
this movie, if you've not heard of it, it's a movie called Cuties.
It's on Netflix.
And it's about 4 11-year-old girls that one of them is, she is going against her conservative Muslim family. This is how it's billed, right? And she wants to go join this twerking dance team. Like, this is 11 years old. My daughter's 10 and a half. And I'm like, no. And it's gross. Like it's gross. It's very hypersexualized, and that they're apologizing because they put a poster out because these girls were in these provocative poses and they're in
Teeny
these
little
skimpy little
outfits.
outfits with like everything showing. It's gross. And the audience for this movie is adults. It's not kids. That's the problem. It's one of the many problems of this film. But, you know, they were apologizing. Netflix is apologizing only for the poster that they put out, not for the fact that this movie is disgusting.
and they're going to continue to have it on.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, we chose a bad picture.
Sorry about the poster.
It's still fine to show this absolute crap show.
It's so
Wow.
gross.
So, I mean, you know, on one hand, we've got like people are all concerned about child sex trafficking and pedophilia. And then this is what we're doing as a response?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's gross. It's just, all of it's gross.
Um,
Good for you.
signed a petition against cuties
Yeah.
at Parlor.
I think they took the poster down, but the whole movie should just be gone.
And
just-
they've changed the little, just like the short description, I think, too.
Well, it doesn't change the movie. Y'all just make sure you're aware of what your kids are watching, because it's so much garbage out there, and they're trying to normalize this stuff.
Right.
That's what bothers me. They're trying to normalize pedophilia. Honestly, that's what liberals are doing. That's what they're doing.
Yep. Did you see a picture of Clinton getting a massage by
Oh
the
yeah,
girl?
we saw it.
Yeah.
You know where you're not going to see it? The mainstream media. That's where you're not going to see it.
Yeah, we saw it. He's gross. Just
Yeah.
so gross.
That whole family is gross.
What about the pledge of the DNC? Yeah, the pledge keeps leaving out the word under God. So weird.
Yeah, that's really
how they
weird.
keep leaving that out. But you remember, they took God out of their platform, what, in 2012?
2012, they took him out.
So that's not a surprise.
Yeah, not surprised by that at all.
Hollywood and politicians will be watching that show. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know about the upcoming march in September. I haven't heard about that.
What? The troll dolls? I haven't heard anything about the troll dolls.
Yeah, there's some doll that has like a button in between their legs, and I don't know what the button does. I haven't looked into this because I'm afraid, but it's something else that's gross.
Yeah, we're normalizing it, and we're hypersexual. And is it a surprise when you got Cardi B being #1 on the charts? I mean, who do you think's buying that garbage?
Yeah.
Who do you think's looking at that garbage? It's kids, y'all. And Cardi B is the first interview for the Democratic nominee for president. She's the first real interview. No Sunday shows, but by God, we're gonna have Cardi B interview him, and everybody's like, "That's so empowering." Really? Is it empowering?
She's brilliant.
Because she was an actual prostitute. She was an actual prostitute. But you know, that's what the Democrats represent.
That, and of course the Mermaid Queen Kings.
That's women's empowerment. Okay, selling your body.
Oh, Biden did say under God last night? Okay, so that's,
okay.
he remembered.
Well,
God
that's
bless him.
that's
Look
really
at him
sweet
go,
of
you
him.
guys.
That's really it was a slip up.
By the way, you know what he also said? He talked about that whole, the reason that he's running for president is because when he heard Trump's call them very fine people on both sides, they are still running with the debunked lie. This is what they do. This is what they need, right? They can't just say, we hate Trump because of all of these legit reasons. No, they have to hate him because they're mischaracterizing things that he said in order to create a false narrative. This is all they got. I cannot believe that people don't see through this bullshit. They're only going to be hurting themselves by taking God out. I don't know, you guys. They could still win. So just make sure that you're voting and everybody is voting. The troll giggles and sings a cute little song when you press between her legs.
Gross.
Oh my God.
Gross.
Oh my God.
Gross.
Politicians are prostitutes, so that makes sense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ben Shapiro has great videos regarding Cardi B that everybody should watch. Ben's a good dude.
We have a good podcast on it, too.
Hillary is on Morning Joe without makeup right now? We're going to have to look that up.
Oh, my God. Why does anybody want to see that?
I do,
I mean,
though.
we'll totally watch it. We'll totally watch it.
I mean, we're going to go on the hunt for it, right now.
Right after we get off this, yeah.
What time? Oh, we got to go.
Yeah.
A couple more. Aborted babies are used to make vaccines. Please research. I'm going to still have vaccines. Just not the COVID one until that's been like really, really tested.
I don't know about that.
I'm convinced now Trump will absolutely win. God, I hope you're right. I so hope you are
We're
right.
not convinced, you guys. We're just not
The troll
convinced.
gasps and squeals too. That doll when you push it between the legs.
I need to
What
see
the
this.
hell?
If that is true, I'm horrified.
Oh my God. Some of these are too long and we can't read them.
Obama called rioters thugs on the video forever. Yeah, this is the thing. Not one mention of any of the violence in any of our cities. Not one over the past 4 days. Which basically says to you that they validate this. They validate all the violence. And they're okay with it. And they're okay with cop hating. So, how you feel about that, America?
Oh my God.
Because I can tell you that there are black people in these cities that are not okay with defunding the police. It's not just white people, you guys. I'm sure there are black people watching this right now that would agree with that, right?
Not taking any vaccines. Listen, I get it. It's personal
That's
choice.
fine. You can
whatever.
choose to do that. Yeah. I wouldn't take a COVID vaccine.
No, not until
but
that
I'm-
has been like tested for years.
But I'm all about the flu vaccine.
Okay, you know what? We're not talking about
We're
vaccines.
not talking about vaccines.
So that we're just not. That's like a whole big thing. So we're just not going to be
I
responding
just
to any
don't-
more
we
vaccine
have that conversation
stuff.
way too many times with people.
Troll train. I'm nervous about the election. I am with you, Deanne.
Yeah, you
I
should
hear
be.
you.
You should be nervous about the election.
Somebody said it looks like Hillary's been crying all night. That's how rough it is. Yikes. Why do you think Trump might not win? Because we are surrounded by
dumb people.
idiots.
Lots of dumb people, you guys.
And they are loud and they have a lot of power.
yeah,
That's why
a lot
I'm
of dumb
nervous.
people. Yeah.
It's terrifying. Oh my God, there's still people talking about vaccines. All right, you know what? That's a good time for us to just bug out of here because this is not a conversation we're going to get into.
Nope.
People's minds are not going to change about that, so we're just going to stop. Thank you so much, Sue,
Yes.
for this hilarious pen, and thank you so much to Angie for the for this.
Thank you guys.
Now, whoops.
So sweet.
That I can't make it show.
It's Friday.
It says Thou Me and Just a Bag of Richards.
It's Friday, our show. We got Screaming Goats and 80s music. If you guys want to join us for our show today, 9 to 11 on WIBC.com, you can do that. You can stream it live, or you can catch our podcast later. And then we have another podcast that is up now. You can check out at chicksontheright.com with our happy little cartoon face. You
should do that. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel in case we get shut down from Facebook, which is imminent. And that is The Mock and Daisy Show
Yeah,
on
and
YouTube.
I think I said yesterday that I post the YouTube. I don't post the YouTube. She posts the YouTube every day right after this, and then I post it on our site.
Oh.
We have a system.
We have a system.
Yeah, we have a system. So, but it's posted in all the places. You can see it everywhere. But if you guys need to go to our YouTube, and subscribe immediately, because we are 2 seconds away from being banned on Facebook.
Any moment.
Any second now, they're gonna ban us. So bring it in. Bring it in. You guys have a great Friday. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.